Yo, what about them crow pictures that were released? What the fuck is going on? Damn it. Not what this review's about though. Do I need to start doing news again? Maybe, I don't know. We're here to talk about Night Swim. The first movie of the year that I saw. This was like 4 weeks ago, people. Finally get to the reviews. This movie, I will say this much. It isn't quite as bad as I thought it was going to be because the family's likable. You got Kurt Russell's son in this movie. What's his name? Wyatt Russell. And, they're overall a likable family that, a lot of these movies when you're like, oh, dumpster trash, here comes the dump in January. They're going to dump all their worst fucking movies here. The whole movie's unlikable, or like maybe the monster, there's like a scene or two in whatever insert movie here. But the cast is just never quite good. The cast in this movie, nothing fucking fancy, but most horror movies aren't. They were at least like, okay, I could care about this family if there was a better something around them. This movie is bad. I will say this much, though. There's probably like 2 or 3 moments where I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool, eerie shot, da-da-da-da-da. Other than that, everything else in this movie that I didn't just say really blows. Like, the parents are cool. The kids in the movie, And there's definitely a bit of, I don't know, even though it doesn't necessarily play out this way, but you do find yourself somehow, right or wrong, when you get done watching like a Jaws movie, you're just like, just don't go in the goddamn water. That feels way worse when it's a pool. It's like, come on, man. Like, but Ron just got killed in there. I just really need to swim, bro. No, don't go in. Like, what are we doing here? Okay. I get it. I'm not trying to be that guy because there's somebody's watching us like, oh, there was reasons they were in the pool and all that. I know, but it's where it comes into the, do we need an hour and 30 minutes where we have all these reasons and build up of getting in a fucking pool? It feels like at a certain point you're just like, a better movie would have more than that. Like, oh, the pool. And then it's like, okay, well, let's move on from the pool scene. Pool scenes comprise your whole movie. This is better as a short film. Just was. Other than that, like I said, there's a few creepy shots where you're like, oh, dude, yeah, that would be kind of eerie because there is something to a pool, right? Especially if you're like scared of pools. That's what makes it a great short. But there's moments where you're in a pool where you're like by yourself. You're like, oh shit, it's like dark. You're like, fuck, what if a shark gets me? Whatever the fuck. Or if you watch Alligator from 1981 is it? I might be wrong on that year. You've seen that movie. There's a kid that has a fucking, they're playing walk the plank. He's got a fucking blindfold on. He's at the end of the plank and he kind of peeks. And there's that fucking 20-foot alligator in his pool. It's like urban legend shit. And it eats him. He's like, no, don't put him in. There's a fucking... You could be afraid of pools, man. I know I was for that scene alone. So there's elements of that makes the shots kind of creepy. You're like, oh, dude, everybody's been in a pool. Or maybe it's just me. Where you're like, oh, fuck it. Did I see something? But the gimmick wore out quick with more and more and more pool visits. And the icing on the cake that makes this, standard dumping ground January fun. Fun times not. Is the monster, the demon, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to go too deep. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I'm not going to go too deep into it because I don't know if I haven't seen it yet. I'm not doing spoilers. I don't want to say what was or what was in the pool other than like in the trailer. It's like Marco. It's like polo. Whatever the fuck it says. Water polo. I said we're going to play some water polo. And the demon starts playing. Oh, God, I said I wasn't going to do spoilers. No. But the thing sucks. I'll just say thing. It's like a 0 out of 10. Like, the reveal of what was or what the monster was or what the person, ghost was, whatever, insert here, I'm not going to say, did not pull me in at all and just was the icing on the cake for just like, God, get me out of here. Get me out of here. And for the love of God, get out of the pool. Stop going in the goddamn pool. Damn it. Yeah. This movie, Night Swim, can't give it a good score. 3.7. I'll say 3.7. I'm going to say it was really a 3.2 out of 10, but I'm going to give it a 0.5 for the, parents being likable and, those couple cool shots. It's not a complete 0 out of 10. It's not a complete waste 1 out of 10, but it's definitely in the end a waste. It is. It's not very good, people. Don't check out Night Swim yet or ever yet. I don't know why I said yet. Let it marinate for a bit. Let that pool marinate, and then it'll be good to jump in. Get out of the damn pool. All right, guys. I love you. We'll see y'all next time. Sorry, Night Swim fans. Wanted to like it. Wanted to defy the odds. All right, whatever. See ya.